Hello again, Rebecca here. Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to a Punched Out Thursday to Die For with Kathy, Krista, Ronnie, Sue, Dorothy, myself, and Sonia. So here are all the items that I was planning to play with, and I totally forgot about that whole little bin of baby items there, like their little bitty charms, bottles, I don't know, all like baby related. And since I don't scrapbook a lot of baby, I threw it in here hoping to use that what little I have left up because I had found all the pictures of my son from a baby. And yes, it's a boy layout and I'm doing pink, but he was like a couple days, week old. He won't mind. I am going to use the Unforgettable Collection by Coco Vanilla Studios. And this lovely mint stripe, diagonal stripe paper, that is going to be my background. So it was just a bit of a different, I did have, I don't know if you've seen, and you'll see it momentarily, I had done some mixed media and I was playing around, and this was just a sheet that I had created playing around one day, and it kind of matches the colors of the Coco Vanilla Studio, so I did toss it into the little collection kit that I have of it, and we are going to die cut these out into circles. I was feeling like die cutting mixed media. If you guys have watched my channel, you know that I've been doing that a lot lately with the mixed media for beginners class. So I'm just taking the 12 by 12 paper and just using my scissors to, cut some very rough squares so that I can cut these all out. I always start with the biggest circles first and then work my way down to the smaller one, filling in all the little bitty gaps. I was just showing you, I pulled out my big shot. I don't make you watch me do all that, but there were all the circles cut, and they are stitched circles. And this is my son. I believe this is the day he came home from the hospital or the day after, and he's in his cute little, wasn't his crib yet because he was too little to go into a crib, but his little bassinet and his little, at this point in life, I don't know what you're supposed to do now, but they were supposed to sleep on their side, so he had his little hand wrapped across his little side sleeper that I kind of sandwiched him in with. That the whole sleeping arrangements that changes every couple years. Put them on their back, put them on their belly, put them on their side, stand them on their head. At this point in 2001, December of 2001, he was to sleep on his side. I had to keep rolling him so he didn't get a lopsided head, though. Sorry. So I'm going to go ahead and mat my photo in the colors and the corresponding cardstock. You guys know I've just been trying to work my way through the 8.5 by 11 cardstock that I have in my stash. So I just pulled some of those colors that correspond with the mixed media paper, and I back it, and then I'm going to go ahead and back it in this beautiful flower paper. I'm trying to work my way through using up these collections because hoarding them is not a good idea. But it's the idea that I have stood by for so long. So I had a work call, not real sure where I was at, but because I've held on to things for so long, and that's pretty much what I've done, I am moving on. I am not waiting for the perfect layout to use these perfect, fabulous, wonderful, most happiest collections. I am just using them because guess what's going to happen next month, you guys? There's going to be more perfect, fabulous, wonderful collections. Excuse me. So we're going for it. So yeah, I used the minty stripe diagonal background, and I'm going to put these big, shiny, shimmery, pink and mustardy orangey yellow on the forefront of the background. And I'm just using my liquid glue, and that is, you've seen my ATG kind of needed to be, the tape ran out, but also because once I start getting into these smaller pieces, I find my ATG is just too big. So I will cut these in half because I know that I'm going to run them off the page. And when I do flip the page over and trim all those big pieces off, I use those. I flip them over and I cut them off. And if they're big enough to be used, I use them. I am going to go ahead and glue my photo down. And he's just so cute, you guys. I mean, I'm not lying. When I see him like this and I remember, I'm like, oh, how you have that feeling, I want a baby. And then I'm like, no, Jesus, what the actual craziness is wrong with me? I am 40 years old. I will be 41. My son will be 20. We do not need to do that again, right? So if you guys have a baby and you want to just like loan it out for a day or so, give me a call. No, that sounded weird. That was wrong. No, I didn't. Yeah. Anywho, I'm hoping my sister has a kid, or, you know, my friends. Then I could like get that good baby smell and not have to raise it. Right? You guys know what I'm talking about. All right, so I love the background of that sheet. That went weird quick, and I do apologize if that offended anybody. I did not mean to be like a baby snatcher. Oh, see, Ronnie, I told you I need to learn when to shut up. So I am going to go ahead and, like I said, I trimmed those down, and I'm going to take just the offcuts and just kind of filter in and out. I smacked the camera like 4 times, and that was my hand going, stop. And I am just like layering them up underneath each other and making just a really fun, cute little bubble layout. I've really been loving like making the mixed media background and then, die cutting out of it. And it's, Punched Out Thursday to die for, right? So while we're finishing this up, do want to remind you, it's a Punched Out Thursday to die for. So don't forget to go check out my lovely Punched Out Thursday to die for friends. So you've got Kathy, Krista, Ronnie, Sue, Dorothy, and Sonia. That will all be linked down below. So go ahead and hop on over to their channel and see what they created today. They always create the most fabulous, I was going to say funnest, but that's not a word. So the most fabulous layouts, and I'm ever so inspired by what they use their dies and punches for. I'm not that creative. I cannot look at a circle punch and think this was going to be a birdhouse. I could just trim it here. I've tried. It looks like a circle that I cut. I also take some of these butterflies that come in the collection, and I had fussy cut these out from one of the sheets. And all I'm doing is, if you see, I'm just bending it so I can pop the wings up. Fully realize that when I get this in my layouts in a page protector and the weight comes crushing down from the rest of the layouts, that they're going to go flat. But for now, they're popped up. I do have a sticker that is a tag, and so I'm just going to go ahead and take some of this fun gray and white twine that I also think matches this collection very well, and I'm just going to fill my tag hole. That was a very small hole, and I did stick a lot of thread through that. I'm just going to trim it off, and I'm going to just apply a couple strands of some glue on there just to make sure that it does stick, since it's going on the mixed media. I am going to pull in the 6x12 sticker sheet and I like to layer the little wordy bits up on those little boxes. We're going to stick those in. I'm just going to decorate some of these little circles right up. So if you guys liked my video, please give me a thumbs up. Click that subscribe button down below if you have not already. And stay tuned, because coming shortly, I will have a 1,000 subscriber hop celebration hop and giveaway. I lost my train of thought because my dog started coughing. Are you okay, buddy? This has been a horrible voiceover. I do apologize for the sidetracks, the lost attention, and, just all around craziness that you have come to know and love from my videos. Don't forget to check my friends out. Don't forget to go in the description box still down below. I do have listed the Facebook group for the my mixed media class that is currently going on. Tomorrow is Mixed Media Frenzy, so I do hope you come back and join me and my Friday gang, the gals of Friday, to see what we create, because it is a hop tomorrow and there'll be a whole bunch of more fun crafty friends. Talk to you then. Bye.